Hello, how are you? My name is Azharul Haq Sario. I'm an author, and in this video, I would like to talk about what to do when you are recognized in your field internationally, and then you would like to do something else with your life. So there are two options. First one is NIV subclass 858. This is Australian permanent visa for the researchers, entrepreneurs, investors, creatives, and athletes. As authors are researchers, so they fall into this, and they can also apply, and they can work in different areas. Like the researcher or the author can work in education, and you must have an internationally recognized record of outstanding achievement, and then these are the requirements. If we go to their official website, government website of NIV, National Innovation Visa subclass 858, we will see that this stays permanent. It is going to be a permanent stay in Australia. This is their fees in Australian dollars, and then they have stated this: with this visa you can stay in Australia permanently, you can work and study in Australia, and you can enroll in public health scheme there, and also you can sponsor your relatives. So these are the areas where you have to show your exceptional abilities or achievements in, like in your profession or sport or arts or academic and research. So I fall in this academic and research. And then they also provide you eligibility, and about this visa you can get the complete information. You see, I'm a global researcher, so this is for me. Secondly, we have, see, this is the Australian Government Department of Home Affairs. Secondly, we have, if you're an author and researcher and you want to take your profession to the next step, then we have this EB2 visa, which is employment based second preference. It is a USA visa, and with this foreign nationals with advanced degrees or exceptional abilities. So I fall in this exceptional abilities. So this is also next step after you are successful author or researcher. You must have these things. Okay, you can get it from AI, this information, but this is a permanent residency or green card, ability to live and work permanently in the USA. Okay, how to apply also. Let's go to their website. This is their website, US Citizenship and Immigration Services, uscis.gov. So this is the official website, which is this is the link: employment based immigration second preference, EB2. Then it says that this is for holding an advanced degree person, holding an advanced degree or its equivalent, or a person who has exceptional ability. So they have a very long information about people. They can read it, and they will understand. So this visa type is also for the authors or researchers, and this is permanent residency or green card, and this is good opportunity. And after Australian 858, this is another opportunity, EB2, in which any researcher or author can apply. If I show you my I applied for Australian NIV 858 National Innovation Visa, and I asked this consultant innovators to assess my profile. I provided them my CV, so they passed comments on each of my whatever I have written on the CV. So whatever I have written over here, so they said it strongly aligns with eligibility criteria of NIV 858 Distinguished Talent Stream. So I fall into Distinguished Talent Stream, Then they said the exceptional internationally recognized achievement. I have exceptional and internationally recognized achievement. The reason being an author, there's an advantage in that is that you are internationally recognized, and then whatever you are achieving there, so it will be a internationally recognized achievement. Exceptional in a way that you have to do something which normally other authors don't do. So field of expertise, so they said that data analytics and data science applied. As I have applied in my books this information or this field, so I have applied expertise. Digital publishing, knowledge economy, and then business strategy and project management, and large scale content production and distribution. So this is what I do, this is what my expertise are. And then they are saying that they pass comments that this is like digital transformation, innovation, research dissemination, and global knowledge exchange. So this is the one of the priorities, strategic priorities of Australian NIV. And then academic and professional qualifications, I have MBA, then BBA, then SEC knowledge level, and then I have University of Cambridge certificate of higher education, University of Oxford day courses, 2 day courses, then professional certificates, Google, I have data analytics specialization, then I have Google's project management, and then Google's digital marketing and e-commerce. So they are saying that they assess it, and they are saying that the applicant possesses strong multidisciplinary academic foundations combining business analytics, strategy, and international policy exposure, supporting advanced professional capability. And then here's my professional experience, and they are saying that I have demonstrated an extraordinary productivity and leadership in digital publishing at an international scale, as I'm working like 2003 till present, 2023, sorry, not 2003. So I'm author and digital publisher, so I have authored 890 books, 890 plus books as per the Goodreads, and then 2810 Kindle and paperback books editions in a single year as per the Asia Book of Records published. So Goodreads is a website, they have my this record, so it's just that they have my this record, and this is the Asia Book of Record, my world record, which has been verified by the Asia Book of Record. Then they are saying that I have distributed content globally by Ingram, Spark, Amazon, PublishScribe, Crafter Digital, Lightning Source, and Tradition Germany. So these are European and American companies with whom I worked. Then I have also told that my work they are being distributed to 39,000 institutions, which includes retail, library. Then I have collaboration with Germany, Europe, and USA companies, I told you before. Then I have used advanced AI based quality assurance and plagiarism control system. As my books they are being reviewed by all these companies before they are being published to the public, so they have strict AI and plagiarism control systems, and I followed that, and because of that my books are being distributed to everywhere. So this they have assessed it, and they are saying that this level of output global distribution is exceptionally rare. It is very rare and reflects sustained international prominence and operational excellence. So they are very impressed from my work. Then they have like publication and research impact section. So they are saying that I have on Amazon 1,000 plus books, and Abby Books website, which is Amazon website, I have there like 2,700 plus listings of my books. Barnes & Noble website has 566 plus books. Harvard Bookstore has 860 plus books. WorldCat 630 print books and 1.8 thousand ebooks. Then German National Library has 204 registered books. Harvard University Library book chapters and then articles. The SSRN Elsevier 35 research papers, then fiction 55. So they passed the assessment that this breadth of scale institutional indexing of publication clearly demonstrates international reach academic relevance, and sustained contribution to global knowledge system. So this is their address. The immigration consultant with whom I consulted, and they have assessed the international recognition and awards. World record achievement. I have world record achievement record for maximum Kindle edition paperback books published in 1 year in 2010 to 24. Sorry, and the measurement was 2,810 publications. Awarding body was Asia Book of Records. So this shows that this award represents formal third-party validation of exceptional achievement at an international level. As I told you that NIV has a category. They assess the your talent, exceptional abilities. If you are recognized internationally and you have been, so I have been recognized. My capabilities are recognized by the Asia Book of Records. So this is a formal third-party validation. So it shows my exceptional achievement. Then international leadership and speaking engagement, keynote speaker in International Conference on Chronic Infectious Diseases and Vaccination, Singapore. Assessment, it is like invitation as a keynote speaker, reflects international standing, peer recognition, and thought leadership beyond publishing into global research discourse. Then contribution to Australia, future benefits applicant demonstrate strong potential to contribute to Australia through expansion of digital publishing infrastructure and AI-assisted content workflows. Then this is what I can contribute to the Australian country or Australia country. And then secondly, collaboration with the Australian universities, libraries and research repositories. Then knowledge dissemination aligned with open research, innovation, education, export, their mentorship and training in data analytics, publishing technology and project management. Okay, if I go to Australia, then I can guide them with like digital publishing infrastructure and AI assisted content workflows with book publishing, or I can work in their universities, libraries and research repositories, or I can do open research, innovation, education, export. Then these contribution lines of Australian priorities and research visibilities, digital economy growth, international knowledge leadership. So this is my overall eligibility assessment for the NIV 858. They are saying that based on the evidence provided or reviewed, I have demonstrated internationally recognized and exceptional achievement, maintains current and ongoing prominence in their field, has received independent international recognition and record-based validation, and shows clear capacity to benefit Australia economically, academically, and intellectually. This consultant is available is located in Islamabad and also in Karachi. So they are saying final assessment outcome is a distinguished talent stream, right? I fall in this, and then my estimated student profile is very high, exceptional intentional standing. This is my plus point. Then probability of assessment is that based on documented evidence, independent international recognition, scale of verified publication and record-based achievement, the estimated probability of a positive outcome under NIV 858 is assessed at 90 to 95%, very strong profile. So this is the probability of success. What are the chances that I will get this visa? This percentage reflects comparative benchmark gain success for NIV 858 case and assumes accurate documentation, compliant nomination, consider evidence acknowledgement. This assessment based solely on the information provided intended for professional evaluation advisory purposes only. So this is for my use only. This is not for your use. And they have just advised me that I'm eligible and my success rate is 90 to 95%. As you can see, global researchers, right? National Innovation Visa. So I fall into this. Now after this, I would like to make request for you people that to visit this page, Tabdeeli News on Facebook. Search over here Tabdeeli News and check this logo while you open it. Then scroll down and open this. This is my interview with this organization, with this news channel. Or you can, if they have uploaded many videos, then click on reels, you will find, then click over here, right? If you click over here, you will see this as well.
हासिल किया, वो सर्टिफिकेट हासिल किया जो आज तक पाकिस्तान के अंदर कोई शख्स हासिल नहीं कर सका।
और ये 2024 का है और ये मुझे अवार्ड मिला था 2024 के दिसंबर में।
किस
So I would like to make a request to visit this and watch it. So the purpose of making this video is to show you people that the researcher or the author, after being a successful author and getting all the awards possible, then the next step is to apply for the permanent residency in developed countries. If you are living in a developing country, so you be dream of going there, but the alternates are to apply for permanent residency with the if you have money, then you can invest in that country and can get the immigration. Second way is to apply through your talent. If you are a talented person, so there are some visa types which are for the talent visa. So this one in Australia there is subclass 858, and in USA this is the one EB2. So I hope you find this video useful and it might help you in some way. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.